Okay, we're going to talk about Word. Microsoft Word, or Word, is the word processing program used to enter, edit, and change the appearance of text. We are using Word 2016. I'm not going to sit here and read PowerPoints to you or read the textbook word for word. You guys can read. But I am going to work through the chapter tutorial walkthroughs, which are your assignments. So if you'll follow this guide, if you have problems on your own, you can do it on your own without watching the videos. That's more than all right. If you need a little help with it, I'm doing these videos to help you guys walk through the assignments so that you can complete your assignments for each section. So we're in chapter 10. We're on page 279. It says to start Word. If you go down here to your start button, if it's not in your quick list like it is in mine, you can go right here and type in Word, and it will come up here so that you can open it. Alright, we're going to start Word, and we're going to create a blank document. Takes it a few minutes to start up. Okay. We're in Backstage View. If you've went through the items for Chapter 9, you know what Backstage View is. Alright, it shows recent items that have been accessed today. You can look in other open documents. Here it has your templates to start a new document. We're going to do a new blank document. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright. If you want to start a new document with a document already open, go to File. That takes you to your Backstage View. Click New, and then click Blank Document. I hit Take a Tour by accident. If you need a word, though, you might want to actually go through that tour. So here we have our new blank document. If your screen is not full screen, close that one out. Like this, you can go up here to your, that's your exit. It'll close out. This is your maximize and minimize, and then this one actually carries it to your toolbar at the bottom. Okay, it carries it to your tray. This one here will make it either full screen or minimize it down. Okay, we want it maximized, so it's taking the full screen. If the rulers are not displaying, my rulers are displayed, but if the rulers are not displaying, you can go to View, and right here, you can toggle the rulers on and off. Okay. Now, if we go back to the Home button, there is something called non-printing characters. Right here it's showing up. This is actually your paragraph end marker. If we printed this page, that would not show up, but as you type, there'll be a marker at the end of each paragraph denoting paragraphs. Right here is where you toggle it on and off. When it's grayed out, it means that it's on. If you toggle it back off, it disappears on your page, and this is no longer grayed. Okay, we're going to leave it on for now. Alright, here is where you can zoom in and out on your page. Okay, you can do it by sliding, or you can hit the plus and minus. Okay, take it to around 100 to 120% so that you can see your page well. To save a document, we have a quick access bar up here. Okay, you have your save, your undo and redo, and your quick print preview right here. And then, of course, you can access other items from the drop down. We want to save, so just click your save. Alright, it takes you to Backstage View and to Save As, because this document has never been saved before. If it had already been saved and named into a location, and when you hit save, it would have just saved the content. Alright, we want to browse and find our folder location. Mine is on the desktop. I'm going to place it into my Word Chapter 10 folder. Right here, highlight the file name, and we want to name it letter. Okay, and then we're going to hit save. It's going to save it as a Word doc. And if you'll notice right up here in your title bar, it changes to letter.docs and denotes it as a Word document. Okay. Alright, now we're going to look at entering information and correcting errors. Alright, so your cursor is right here. You can see it blinking. Also, when my pointer comes close to the cursor, see how it changes? Okay, so we're right here, right there at that end paragraph marker. We're going to type in 21,490. If you're following in your book, we're on page 280, step 2, in the little tutorial for entering text and correcting errors. Put a space. Okay. Alright, put a period at the end of your abbreviation for Avenue. If you notice these dots between your words, that is your space marker. That denotes spaces. It will be turned on and off with your non-printing characters as well. Okay, that just shows there's a space between those words. Alright, from where you are, right there at the end of where you typed Avenue, backspace 4 times. Okay, it takes Avenue out. We're going to put ST period for street. Alright, now we're going to press the left arrow key 6 times. That puts the cursor between the K and the E in Parker. Alright, we're going to press delete twice. Alright, so now it is 21,490 North Park Street. Okay, click after street. You can either click after street or you can use the arrow keys to take your insertion point back to the end. I'm going to press enter. Alright, the insertion point moves to a new line, creating a new paragraph. Okay, so we have a new paragraph marker. We're going to type Chicago. Alright, I didn't put my space there. Alright, there we go. And we're going to press enter to create a third paragraph. Alright, I've toggled off my paragraph markers. There we go. Alright. There's FYI sections all in your book. And at the top of page 281, it talks about your arrow keys and moving your insertion point. So your left and right moves one character at a time. Your up and down arrow keys will move the cursor up and down. So if we go, see, it'll move it up a line or a paragraph. Alright. If we press Control in the left arrow key or Control in the right arrow key, that moves left or right one whole word at a time. If we use the Control up arrow or the Control down arrow, the two keys in combination, it moves up and down a paragraph at a time. Okay. If we use the Home key or the End key, it moves to the beginning or the end of the current line. If we use Control Home or Control End, it moves to the beginning or the end of the document. Page up or page down moves to the previous screen or the next screen in the document. And then Alt Control page up and Alt Control page down, the key combinations, to the top or bottom of the document window. Okay? So that's just some keyboard shortcuts to move you around in your document. All right, now we're going to insert the date with autocomplete. So we're going to start typing October. All right, and notice how we get a little screen up there that finishes the word October. All we have to do is press enter to insert it. So we're going to press the enter key and let it put October in for us. Okay. We're going to press the space bar. If the current month is October, another screen tip would come up displaying the current date. But we're going to type in 12, comma, space, 2017. Okay. All right. Now we're going to look at using autocorrect. Autocorrect is a feature that automatically corrects certain misspelled words and typing errors. For example, if you type TEH instead of THE, as soon as you press the space bar or enter, autocorrect will change it to THE. Okay. Autocorrect also automatically converts some standard characters into symbols as you type. For example, autocorrect will change open paren C close paren to your standard copyright symbol, the C in the circle. Okay, so that's some things that autocorrect can do. Common symbols inserted with autocorrect is at the top of page 282 in the chart there in Exhibit 10-3. You guys can take a look at that. Alright, so with the insertion point positioned after 2017, press enter twice. And then type dear, but we're going to do D-E, both capital, and then A-R. Okay. Make sure you type it with 2 uppercase letters so that you have a mistake. And then press the space bar. Notice how autocorrect fixed that for you. Okay. Now we're going to put in the person's name. And then we're going to press the enter key. Alright, then do from with lowercase and press the space bar. The capitalization of the first word in a sentence is corrected for you with autocorrect. Alright, now we are on page, if anybody's trying to follow in the book, page 282, step 5, there under using autocorrect. Alright, when you press the space bar after that lowercase I, again, you're going to have capitalization correction. There I have a wavy red line, which means I forgot to put a space there. Okay, so I can use my arrow key to move it over and put my space in. Okay. Okay, again, I'm doing a misspelling here with Y-U-O. Again, when I press the space bar, autocorrect is going to fix that for me. Alright. Okay. Notice it did autocorrect there. Alright. Okay, here it doesn't know how to autocorrect. I'm going to go in here and put my space between my words. Okay. Here it doesn't know this word, that's why it's flagged. If you right click on that, it tries to give you some items that is close that it thinks it might be, but in this case we're going to hit ignore because that is the correct word that's supposed to be there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to backspace and take that period out after corporation. I'm going to put an R, and notice as soon as I finish the parens, it put it up in a little circle. Alright, it changed it to the symbol for a registered trademark. Okay, and made it a superscript. Alright, now we're going to type a period to complete the sentence. Alright, you can compare your screen to mine or to page 283, exhibit 10-4 in your book. Okay. The next little section talks about formatting text as a link and then removing the link. Alright, so we're going to press enter. Okay, we're going to type in the email address, and then we're going to press enter. Autocorrect changes the email address you typed to blue and underlines and changes it to a hyperlink. You can right click on a hyperlink and you get this pop-up menu.